Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there, Dungeon Lord, Abominable Creatures, Book 3, The Wraith's Haunt. Okay, so apparently this book has many names. I can't judge because I literally do the same. So the series, I guess, is The Wraith's Haunt. The series, I guess, is Dungeon Lord. And the book name is Abominable Creatures. So I guess there's 2 series names. However, the series names continues off the naming scheme just seems a little all over the place. Okay, I don't know why. Unless The Wraith's Haunt is a series of different books of parallel series, then that would make sense. Or Dungeon Lord would be. But you know what? I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. Yes, by Hugo Huesca. Hugo Huesca. Sorry, man, I'm never gonna get your name right. So this one, he's literally trying to. Okay, so in the last book, he defeats Nikolai and saves the haunt. He's literally trying to build his smuggling operations. And literally what happens is he's trying to build his empire. One thing that threw me is he goes to the netherworld. He goes basically to hell, and I'm like, wait a minute. The only time he really passed through hell, and I know the netherworld is when he went to the world of, I already forgot the name. Yeah, when he went to that world. That's the only time he ever passed through the netherworld. So I was a little confused when he was when he created a portal to it. I guess they had mentioned it off in passing that people had traveled there, or gone there. I mean, I thought it was death. It just seemed a little strange that they escaped. Maybe they willingly passed their soul. But it was like, no, you travel there. And then they had like shops and everything there. It was just so, like, what the heck is going on? Why is that the case? There's shops, there's stores. This is the netherworld. Yet they treated it like a whole other, like there's Earth, there's the world he's in, and then there's the netherworld. Apparently there's portals to different worlds now. So it's just like, that's the one thing I didn't care for. I liked it when the netherworld could send things to him, because let's face it, it makes more sense because things that aren't living are easier to pass through. Well, maybe if they have a low intelligence like the hell chickens, but your soul, I felt like his soul would have been, I don't know. It just really bugged me. However, I like the story progression because it basically becomes a tower defense. It kind of hints at his friends are gonna join him in that world, which honestly, that bait and switch really did upset me because they hint at the fact that his friend, the girl who worked at Laser Shark with him, was gonna end up being approached by Haran and asked to join the world and assist Edward Wright, the Dungeon Lord. I kept thinking that was gonna happen. And when finally it didn't happen, I was just like, I get it. They found peace, which Edward didn't, which is why the boatman Haran was able to approach him. But at the same time, you don't dangle the carrot in front of me. At least show the fact that there's a possibility of another alternative, instead of just automatically slapping me and going, no, bad Levi, you can't have that. Just like, no, I wanted it, and you took it away from me. Yeah, but that's the one thing that really did, the 2 things, I guess, that, and then the netherworld. However, the whole thing is basically he takes over an entire city. That's the goal. He frees it of the holy light. He frees it of the control it's been under, literally putting it under his control at that point in time, which he's considered evil. So that's a problem in itself. However, the thing that really was the best part of this entire long book, it's basically both the first books put together. That's the length of this one. But what really got me was the cliffhanger, because in the very first book, they basically talk about the Mind Brood and the Dungeon Lord who basically created it, and the Dungeon Lord who literally led to the extinction of all kinds of Dungeon Lords around the face of the earth, or the planet. And the fact that he might Saffron's Bane, Saffron, he's still alive, and it's just like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be the ultimate baddie. And the fact that they had been hinting at him being around or not being around, but the fact that they had hinted at him being like the worst of the worst of the worst, the complete opposite of Edward, the complete opposite of the Dungeon Lord we grow to like and follow, as he, well, does evil just for good, just evil for good. Yeah, so it's just like one of those things, just like, oh my gosh, that cliffhanger at the very end got me so excited for the next one, which I need to start going through. Yeah. Yep, good book, definitely series deserves a review. Yes, the whole, it's a different world, but yet it's still a lit RPG. Yes, you still have the same magic system. Yes, you still can look at people's stat sheets. Yes, you still can. It still seems a little funky, but as soon as you just accept it and roll with it, it works. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles!